Someone double checking something.
Hi,
sure.
friends. Welcome back to Live at the Roxy. Every time I tell people I'm going live, I know I can mute your mics, but I don't. Speaking of mics, my favorite mic on the entire planet, and that's saying something because my dad's name is Mike. I should say it differently. My second favorite mic on the planet, Mike Kalinowski.
No take backs. I'm your favorite Mike.
He's Michael. You're Mike.
Fair enough. I'll take that.
You know what's weird is that I almost exclusively call you Mikey. Do you know that?
You're like Mikey.
Yeah,
I think you're the only person that does call me Mikey. So
it's so weird.
It's the only person I'm going to allow call me Mikey. So
it's because of Mikey Christmas, and then I just shortened it to Mikey. But it's so I would never if I was introducing you on the show and was like, "And welcome to the show, Mikey Kalinowski." That is so not you.
That doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't. With the
Oh, Mikey boy.
Oh, Mikey.
The pipes are calling.
So you gave me some crap for this. But if you think you gave me crap, the people gave me much more crap for it, me having done this show during quarantine for 6 weeks and you having not appeared till now.
Did you see what I posted yesterday?
No, what did you post?
I tweeted out the whole link, and I was like, finally, after begging.
No way.
Begging.
Are you kidding?
Finally brought me out.
Oh my God.
You put on Roca, Guy, everybody but me.
Let's talk about it.
So disappointing, Roxy.
Oh, I see your thing. I'm retweeting it. This is
disappointing.
Let's talk about it, you dick. Here's what happened.
Are we allowed to swear on this?
On my YouTube channel?
I don't know.
Kidding?
I don't know.
No, all the fucking children are watching. All the kids. I'm just the audience for all the kids as I get stoned on this show.
You toke out live?
I did for 420.
Token at the rocks?
For 420, I did. Listen, I want you guys at home to know.
Right now. Hold on, kicking my feet.
Yeah, kick them up. I want you guys at home to know. I need you at home to know that I asked Mike to come on before I asked any other guests to come on this show.
I don't know if I believe that.
Well, okay, you don't have to believe it. You were there.
Was I?
You were there. And what did you say to me? No.
I didn't say no. You're full of shit.
So you remember me asking you?
No, but I would not say no to you. Roxy, I would never say no to you ever. For anything.
You said no.
Have I ever said no to you?
Yes.
When?
So many times.
Did I?
So what's so strange about this is you can give me all the shit you want, but I know the truth. And the truth is that I asked you and you couldn't because you didn't have internet.
Because women don't lie. We know that's for true.
Oh my God, that's what you want to do on the show today?
No, we'll do whatever we want to do on the show today.
That's what you want to do today?
This is a test for a Moxie show.
This
is a test for a Moxie show. This could rival Howard Stern levels, Robin Stern and Howard Stern and Robin Quivers level of insanity.
Listen, but I'm Howard and you're Robin.
Sure, it's your show for now.
Whoa, for now.
This show's your show.
You're gonna take over. You're gonna take over live at the Roxy.
No, this is your show. But if we're gonna be live at the Moxie,
yeah, that's true. We've been thinking about this for a long time because I love doing things with you on and off air. We're very good friends, but also I think we've got great on-screen chemistry. But I will tell you something that will piss you off.
Here we go.
Is that when Mark Ellis guested on this show?
Okay.
The fans started being like, "Oh my God, they're Moxie." And I was like, no, we're not.
Now, I'll say this. Mark Ellis probably could make anyone a phenomenal guest. Like if he's with anyone for a show, the two of them together, he's a host. Like a host in a sense that like he's a dinner party host. Like he just makes everyone feel welcome. He makes you the star of the show, even though he's hosting. So I'm not upset about it, but you got to find some other name.
I'm not upset that it happened, but they started calling us Moxie, and I got very confused because there's one Moxie, and it's me and you.
You can't fault them because they took the M and they didn't. Mark has a much bigger in that world, maybe more so known than I am.
Well, you're known in different worlds.
There's completely separate worlds.
Yeah, but I'm just happy to have you here. That you finally said yes to me after saying no.
Rox, I would say yes every single day. I'd be on the show every damn day if you'd want. I'd be like a pop-in commentator.
What happened when I asked you to come on the show earlier?
Well, let me say this because I didn't want my stream to be cutting in and out. And since this quarantine, I don't do what you guys do. I don't live stream. I'm starting to get into this. Remember, I reached out to everybody. I was like, "What mic do you use? What camera do you use? Do you use headsets?" I didn't have a setup for live streaming. So anytime during the early days of quarantine, I would go on people's streams. It would judder in and out. I was relying on Wi-Fi, so I had to buy the internet cable.
Did you make up that word?
What, live stream?
Judder?
Shutter.
Shutter.
No, judder. It judders. Like this.
Is judder a real word?
Yes, when something judders. You don't know, judder is a very real word.
Really?
Yes.
It sounded real when you said it. I understood because you said judders.
Rox,
so
here's the thing. Let me tell you something about an actor and whatever. If you say it and you believe it, and you truly do believe it, people will believe it.
I like
that's
you also
no
said,
basis for lying.
Let me tell you about an actor and whatever.
Like being an actor, you lie for a living. And if you
Ah.
believe the lie, other people will believe the lie.
Judder.
You're adamant in it. So judder is a word.
Billy Belford says jitter.
Yeah, the jitters. No, judder.
Judder.
J-U-T-T-E-R.
Mark Chapman says the Jutterfly effect.
What?
Like the butterfly effect. The Jutterfly.
The Shutterfly. Isn't Shutterfly a website?
Oh, Jutterfly.
I know Jutterfly, but Shutterfly is a website. Why can't I gotta turn the chat on. Is there a chat?
Did you see the thing on
live
the right?
Comments.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there we go. Hey guys.
Yeah, they're all in here.
I had the private chat.
What are we doing in the private chat, Mikey?
I didn't do anything. I just had that on there.
Hey, Mikey, who you private chatting? I think it only goes to me. Let's look at some of these comments. Speaking of the chat, the super chat is lit. PLD, Paul Denuzio himself says,
buddy.
So Mikey, how are you? Good to see you here.
Living the life, big guy. Living the life. What can I say?
Am I starting a thing? Is everybody going to call you Mikey?
We'll see about that.
It's my thing.
Look at that. Willie Bedford. Believe the lie. Tom Dagnino. You damn right.
Oh my God. What, you want to be like Tom Dagnino?
Well, I'll say this. Tom Dagnino.
Oh no. What's coming out of your mouth right now?
You have to admit that man is a genius.
He is a true buffoon.
He's a buffoon. He's a what's the word I'm trying to look for? Not a scallywag.
A scallywag?
That's a
what
pirate
year
term.
is this?
It's a pirate term.
Oh my God.
He's a nincompoop.
He's a scallywag.
Nincompoop. He's a buffoon. But I'll tell you, that guy, he's brilliant. He's fucking brilliant. Watching him and what he's done and who that character he is that he created.
Let it go.
Bobby and the Juice.
Move forward.
William Bedford is the real Mikey boy, and I'm back on Twitter, my friend. That's
okay, yeah. So Billy says, "Is this real, Mike? How's it feel to be back on Twitter? It wasn't the same without you." So, did you like my tweet? Because I thought it was really funny.
Oh no, Shannon's here. Oh Christ!
Did you listen to me? Shannon's always allowed to be here, and also I want Shannon to be sitting in that exact seat you're sitting in, talking to me in the next week. So we'll have to see if she's able to with work because she's doing what? What's that face?
You want her on the show, boy?
I want her on the show. Also, I don't know that she's gonna like what you're saying about. I'll drink with Shannon any day of the week. I don't think she'll like what you're saying about Tommy Dagnino right now. Wait, can you talk about Twitter? He says it wasn't the same. So you're Mike Kalinowski _ now. It's a new life.
Yeah, same Mike Kalinowski _ My old account is still there. So
did you think it was funny what I said, or you didn't?
What did you say?
I said the artist formerly known as @Mike Kalinowski. Okay. You didn't think it was funny?
That's all right.
What? Oh my God, I made myself laugh really hard. Will Watson says, just showing support for two of my fave Schmoedown people. Roxy, you kill it even though the killer is on today. Oh my God. Stay safe, you two. #Cal for Hal. Ooh, good throwback. P.S. Mike, please tell Shannon thanks for all she does. Well, Shannon's in here herself, so you just told her, Will the stud.
Well, I'm hoping you heard her song. If you haven't, you need to check that out.
What song?
You haven't heard the song, Rox?
What song?
What is wrong with you?
I'll
save that. I'll save that for her when she comes on.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
She wrote a song about the Schmoedown. Corruption is in now last place, and being the manager that she is.
I think I saw somebody post about this, but I didn't watch.
Oh yeah. She is a songstress, a musician, and she wrote a little ditty about the Schmoedown.
You guys might be in last place. However, I can't talk too much crap because
no, you can't, Rox.
No,
you can't. You can't.
It's been a tough.
Sorry, it's been tough. It's been tough for all of us, except unless you are part of something called the Exchange. It's been a tough 2020 for the entire group of us.
Woo. Gosh. Yeah. Larry Lee says, hit that like button. Larry, thanks for pimping out my stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys.
Look at Larry looking like a pimp in his picture.
What do you mean?
Lady on his arm. Look at her. Look at him. He's like a pimp. I love it.
Like a picture. Oh, so good pimp.
Yeah, good pimp.
pimp in a
He's
good
not
way.
being a pimp. He's pimping. Big pimping. Isn't that the song?
Oh boy.
Big pimping.
No, that's spending
This is
dollars.
how we do it.
No, what's that? That had nothing to do with pimp.
I know. I'm just singing. I'm living life, Rox.
That's a good point.
Let's bring the joy to the stream, baby.
You are allowed to live life. You know what? We all need to live life. Let's just all go hold signs outside that say, let us get our hair cut or give us death.
No, we don't do that. What's wrong with people? We don't do that. Those are the dummies. We don't want to do that.
You guys saw my leg hair. I'm not afraid to grow that hair out.
Oh,
I'm not afraid.
You're so disgusting. You're
so
disgusting.
Today, mutual friend of ours, Kevin Undergaro, I was talking to, and he was like, do you want to know what? That post was disgusting, and I highly advise against you ever doing anything like that again.
He's your mentor. You got to listen to him.
And I was like, really? He was like, it's not a good look.
It wasn't a good look. Because my first thought, Rox, knowing you and knowing how you never thirst trap.
No, it's not me.
It's not you. You don't do it. So I see this picture and I'm just like, and like a big brother instinct took over on me. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing?
Like, gross. Yeah,
it's like not gross. It's like, the fuck is she doing?
Yeah.
Doesn't she know the shit she's gonna get in the fucking DMs and dick pics she's gonna get sent for this shit? And then I luckily waited till the thing pulled up, and then I was just like, this is like, oh, that's fucking gross. That's so fucking gross.
Gross or hysterical?
No, it's gross. It's
gross.
It was like, first of all, it wasn't like this. Like that's some leg hair right there. You know, can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
That's leg hair. Yours was like this stringy 15-year-old boy's pubic hair. It was awful, Rox. Awful.
It's so true. It's so patchy.
True.
It's really patchy.
It was like, you ever see when a guy tries to grow a beard, but he can't? So just like, it's wispy.
So you would have rather it have been hairier?
Yes. I rather have said curls, like thick. You're Jewish. I want like thick, black.
No, my leg hair is like.
I want a Eugene Levy eyebrows on your legs. That's what I want. Yeah.
Eugene Levy eyebrow leg.
Yeah. See, I say that and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Of course I do. I love him.
I love him. He's looked the same since Splash back in the 80s, that guy. I love that guy.
I'm really upset about what we're about to do because.
What's that?
Here's the thing, Mike. I don't want to blow your head up any bigger than it already is, but I have to read the things that have come in the Patreon. Fuck you, dude.
I love being able to swear. This is great. Like DC movie news are always like, I gotta shut my mouth and I can't say this. And
wait, speaking of which, though, what's so funny is that every person I have on this show, I haven't seen in over a month. I'm like, oh my God, it's so good to catch up. I fucking see you all the time. You and we're on DC Movie News every single week. I know what's going on in your life.
I say this.
Fuck you.
Jesus.
Fuck you.
You should be happy to see me every day. I wish I saw you every day.
I'm so happy about it. That's what I'm saying.
I wish we could have a show, you and I, daily.
Where are we going to do it?
I don't know. Can't we? We're after Buzz. Can't we fucking put something together?
100%. But also, this is the amazing thing about you when your tone of voice with me, when I said, where are we going to do it? I don't know. How dare you ask me that question? I don't know.
I can't be bothered with semantics.
Oh, I cannot be bothered.
That's a word too, Rox. Well, I'm surprised you haven't semantics. That's not a word.
Okay, I think we all discovered that your stupid fudder word was not real. What was the word?
Judder.
Will
someone look it up?
Google it. All right. Here's what I was going to say, though. The Patreon people have their comments, so I'm going to read them, but I don't agree with them. And starting with Douglas Emmett, who says, hey, Mike, I'm a massive fan of yours. Ugh. And particularly your role.
Emmett, his name was?
Douglas Emmett.
Douglas. Thank you, Douglas.
Hey, Mike, I'm a massive fan of yours, and particularly your role in the Schmoedown. Watching your matches has helped me get over some dark days, so I just wanted to say thank you. My question is, what was one of the most memorable moments competing for you? Also, what are some of your favorite Bond films? Ooh, so it's two-part.
Oh, I'd love to talk about that. Yeah. Okay, so Schmoedown, first of all, I'm not going to cry in the show. I'm not going to do that because I always cry when I talk Schmoedown stuff. It's got to be Rachel. Anytime I'm with Rachel, those are moments for me that just, oh man, they tug my heartstrings, me and Rachel, because I've never had a sister. I don't have a sister, and it's kind of like my geeky sister. But like winning the belt the first time, winning that IG belt was a huge thing for me. Roxy, our time together when DC Movie News broke up, like
that was really.
When I look back, like for me, the Schmoedown, and I thank the fans because they realize that when they talk about people like myself or Andrew Guy that are not per se like just pundits. We're actors. We come from an acting background. So when people talk about him and I or stuff about our acting, they always comment on our acting and say, Guy, Kalinowski, they're acting. It's this and this on the show. It's like that means so much to me because it's an outlet for me to act and to play those characters. And that moment with you guys when we broke up, and then the scene with Johnny in the hallway was just so much fun to play and so much fun. And it changed the league at that point. That was a big change of the league that happened, not just our league, but the Schmoedown in general. That changed it right there, that moment. And it was all kind of down to Christian and all of us. And definitely the match against Smets where I won, and going into that match, no one thought I was going to win. There was part of me that was like, this guy is so damn good. I don't know what's going to happen here. So yeah, those two moments are great. Of course, becoming teams champ, anytime I play Roca is huge. I love playing Roca.
Why do you cry when you talk about the Schmoedown? Like of happiness?
I don't know. I don't know if I can talk about it yet. We're doing a new thing with the Schmoedown. It's going to be coming up for the fans during this kind of downtime. That really got to me as well. I don't know, Rox. It's like I had a fan reach out to me. It was one of the live events. She came up to me and I've had a couple different women say this to me. They thanked me because they said it's so nice to see a kind of masculine male. I don't know if that's the way that they were trying to word it, who's not afraid to cry and not afraid to show that it's okay to cry for men. And it's not okay. It's okay to show that men can open up and be emotional. And that hit me. I was like, there are people out there that it matters to them to see a man that, like, for me, and again, I don't think anything of it because I was never raised in a family where it's like, guys don't cry and this and that. And it's just like, and as an actor, I've kind of, the actors you love to watch are the ones that are emotional. They're not emotional. They're vulnerable. They let their vulnerability on screen and you believe the vulnerability. You're caught up in them. And that's
Mikey,
the quality of an actor that I love to have is the vulnerability. And I don't
cry in life often, Mike?
I cry I'm an easy crier.
Really?
Oh my God, are you kidding me? I was watching, God, what did I watch last night?
Like happy tears, sad tears, both tears?
Like I was watching the show, The Movies That Made Us, on Netflix. And they were talking about Ghostbusters, and then they talk about Home Alone, Alan Rickman and Die Hard. And there's this part of the documentary where they go into the actors and how all the other actors are talking about how they're not there anymore. So Alan Rickman, they're talking about him. I'm fucking bawling. I'm crying. And then Harold Ramis, when he died, I'm crying during watching this. And it's a joyful celebration of these people, but I'm crying about it. I cry very easily. God, movies, forget it. Endgame, bawling.
I haven't. Have I ever made you cry, Mikey?
Have you made me cry?
Yeah.
No,
he doesn't care.
I don't mind crying. It's
going back to what you were talking about. Oh, actually, no. Still, part of this question was about Bond.
Yes. My favorite Bond.
Who are you looking for?
The dogs. I got to make sure the dogs are. I got the house open. I'm a stay-at-home father right now. The lady's out there bringing home the bacon. I'm a stay-at-home dad with 2 dogs.
Speaking of bacon, I ate bacon today. It's in my chest. I ate bacon today, and I feel it. It's in
your chest?
I feel the grease like in me still. Sorry, keep going. I feel the grease. I feel the bacon grease.
What the hell, Roxy?
Talk about Bond.
Oh, Bond. So his question was, what are my favorite Bond films?
Yeah.
I love.
Let me look. It was your favorite. Yeah. What's your some of your favorite Bond films?
I'm going to do a shootout. We're going to do a Bond Patreon match. I don't know if you're a Schmoedown Patreon member. That's something you're going to want to be a part of. But anyway, so my Bond films. Gosh, let me say this, guys, and this is an underrated Bond film. My favorite Bond actor is Timothy Dalton. He only did 2 films, Living Daylights and License to Kill. But he was, and I say this with 100% sincerity, he was the Daniel Craig Bond before there was a Daniel Craig Bond. He was like the serious.
I don't know what that means because I've never seen.
Do you know Roger Morris and his Bond?
Yeah.
He was kind of joking, campy. Connery was kind of dry and smooth. Daniel Craig, the Daniel Craig Bonds, right? Where he's very kind of visceral, like trailers. Skyfall. And you've only seen trailers?
The only Bond movie I've ever seen in my life was GoldenEye.
Roxy, I'm not going to fault you on that. And you want to know why?
Why?
There are many, many women outside of the Craig films that don't know or don't like Bond or don't watch Bond films. And I'll say this with 100% sincerity, and I've talked to women about this, for so long it was like, well, it's this masochistic, sexist action guy.
Yeah.
And I don't see anything.
Do you think that I would like it the way that it's morphed?
I recently went back and watched all of the Bonds recently on quarantine, and they are so sexist. And I mean, he's
Really?
slapping women. Oh, he's
Yeah.
slapping women. But you got to think of these films as products of the time. In the 60s and 70s, women were, it's a great Bond is a phenomenal time capsule to watch where it's come as a series. But I say that Timothy Dalton was really close to what Ian Fleming wrote in the books. So my favorite Bond films, Living Daylights is probably my top. Casino Royale, the new Daniel Craig is. I just recently watched it. Holds up. Rox, you need to watch Casino Royale. You would love Casino Royale.
Okay,
Please
I will.
watch that one. Yeah, watch that one.
We have so many questions coming in for you,
Let's
Mike.
go. I'll try and talk fast.
But before we get to some of them, I want to say that Shannon says to ask you about the time that you watched Love Actually together. Why did you the first time?
Oh
did you
God,
cry?
damn it! So it's Christmas time, and I always watch Love Actually at the holidays. Always do. It's my thing. And for I had not dated someone between the girl I moved out here to LA with and Shannon. It'd been like 4 years. I had tried to do online dating, and I went out with a couple people I really liked. It just didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, and I remember because
you
obviously I
knew
knew
this
you
all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, but you were like kind of tapped out. You were like
real quick, Wax, so because Shannon she doesn't believe this. She thinks I was banging everything. Do you remember it was during DC Movie News? I went to you and I said, "Yeah, I've got a friend staying at the house. She's kind of hitting on me to this and that because she's in town, and I just wouldn't sleep with her." Remember that?
Yes.
Thank you. She doesn't. She would not believe that.
No, I remember that.
Remember you like
you were on both. You were on both ends of the spectrum, though, Mike, because you weren't sleeping around, but B, I remember you were like, "I'm never living with anybody ever again."
Yeah.
Not until like you were so
sure
of like what you were doing, and so that's why when you and Shannon did move in together, I was like, "Oh, this is real. Yeah. Oh, this is super serious."
Well, it wasn't as easy as, "Hey, let's move in together." It was a big. I kept her on hold, and I was not 100% on board.
But so I'm guessing, so for Love Actually, you watch it every year, but then you finally watched it with the person you loved, so you cried like a little baby.
I hadn't watched it in so long. I mean, I watched it, and I would always watch it alone. And every year, I would relate to a different character depending on what's going on in my life. So we're sitting there, we're unpacking all the Christmas gifts. She doesn't know it's my favorite movie. We're unpacking the Christmas gifts, the ornaments. We're setting up, we're decorating the house, and I'm watching it. And it's one of the music hits, and I look at her. And I start crying, and she's like, "What is this?" And I was like, I look at her, it's like, "I'm not alone anymore."
Oh.
And I'm gonna start crying now. I started bawling because it realizes like I wasn't alone anymore. Every Christmas I watched this movie by myself, and it was fine. I had my dog, and then I look at her and I was like, "I'm not alone anymore." There, I'm now crying. Happy, Shannon? You fucking happy? Jesus Christ!
It's really fucking sweet, though.
All right, let's move on. Let's have more questions.
Oh, okay, I will move on, but I just think that's beautiful. So just so you know, I think it is. Speaking of people that we've cried with, Nerds in Suits. That's Ben Bateman in here. He says,
Nerds in Suits, Betty Boy.
The song was really great, and then is that this face. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to his YouTube channel, we're trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the day. Today, he did a cover of Time After Time because he's doing a new show called Song from the Scene, and that's obviously Romy and Michelle. So go check it out, Nerds in Suits. Go subscribe to his YouTube. Let's see what else is going on in the super chat. Is that cool the way that I said that or no?
Sure. Okay.
Well, you're so mean. Billy Belford said, "Was the Goodwill Hunting moment with Guy ad lib? What did you do? It's not your fault. It's not your fault."
Oh, I was all ad lib. Yeah, and when you've got an actor like Andrew Guy, sky's the limit. You always hear these stories about actors on set. And you've got a script, and Christian, like, I feel bad because sometimes, like, hopefully everyone knows this. Anytime like someone crashes an interview or something like this, that is Christian on the side going, get in there, say this, do this. It's not me just going, "Well, fuck this, I'm going in there. I'm taking the moment." And I didn't want to step on McGuiney retiring because we didn't know this. No idea. That was real. But no, Guy's whole moment, because he's a performer and he does what great performers do. They see what's being given to them and they yes and you. They don't know but you. He could have shut me down, but he went into it. And then I'm like, "Oh, this is great." And that's when I turned to camera and start doing the wink into the camera because I didn't know what to do in that moment. But I'm like, you know the story, you know where we're going to go with it eventually, and just build from it. That's why when I get performers like Ben or Roca or any of these guys, I wish I had scenes with like Dagnino and stuff. I haven't worked with him yet per se, like on screen for the Schmoedown. But when you got great performers,
what are you sucking his dick all day today?
Maybe I will. And that's not to say anything.
Just remember that moment.
Hold on
everyone.
a second. You shut up. a lot of this is not a dig against anyone in the Schmoedown, because there are people that aren't performers, and that's what makes it great. You know, I just, you know.
Also, just a fun side
planned.
note.
No, it was not planned, buddy.
A fun side note for everybody else. I don't know if you guys know this, but Drew, Mike, and I did a show together where we read scripts for years. So you guys already have that chemistry.
Right.
You've performed together. So that's kind of cool, a little side thing too. Gene Burnshead says, a lot of people give Guy and Rocha a lot of love for heel. I have to say, I saw your heel switch coming. You were so frustrated with losing. Best ever. Your heel, McHeel
Here's
heel.
some things, if you guys didn't know this, a while back, there were some podcasters called Above All the Belts, I think it was called All the Belts podcast, and it was Aaliyah and Dan, and they called me up one day and was like, hey, you want to come on? And I was like, sure. And then halfway through, it's like, hey, we're going to go into this alternate reality version of the Schmoedown where you are like the ultimate puppet master. Just play it up. And I just was like this ultimate bad guy. Christian calls me like the next day. He's like, dude, that was the funniest thing I've ever heard. You're going heel.
No way. That's how that happened?
That's how it happened. We did this as Schmoedown as him and I, or me and Dan and Aaliyah, and just me being an alternate version of Mike, like the black Superman version of Mike, where I was just like, I was ripping apart Rocha, I was ripping apart everybody. And Christian was like, dude, that's what you're going heel. And at the time it was a while away because DC Movie News was still going strong. And then as things happen and as the league evolves, he's like, okay, we're going heel on you real fast.
Damn.
And it just went from there. So Lee and Dan, Above the Belt, All the Belts podcast. They're responsible for my heel turn, and yeah.
Good for
and
them.
I wish we, this season we're not really. We're in this holding pattern, but anyone that likes Mikey heel, and when I was Shannon, you guys have seen what Shannon does as a heel. So
she's amazing.
We are
she's an amazing heel.
Yeah, we're ready to go. You do so you have extensions in?
No. I clipped them out.
I was gonna say they look great, but I saw the picture of you the other day.
I took them out. They're over here. They're in this box.
Oh Jesus!
My hair. Everybody made jokes that I took the hair from my legs and put it on my head. Funny. Jokester 954 says, 2 of my favorite personalities. Roxy, I met you in Atlanta. I was the awkward guy at the end that asked for a pic. I don't know because several people asked for pics, but you clearly weren't awkward or it would have stuck with me. And always ask for a pic. That's what we're there for.
Yes, I agree.
Nice to meet you in Atlanta, Jokester. I want to go back into the Patreon, Mikey, asking you a couple more things. Robert McNeil says, hey, Mike, I'm a huge fan of everything you've done in Schmoedown, and I hate that you ran into a few bad matches. My question, however, has nothing to do with the Schmoedown. I was wondering about your acting experience. I have surmised that you are working for Universal in some way or another, but I was wondering what your stage experience is. Also, if you could play one Shakespearean part, what would it be? I can see you as Lego, or maybe even Henry the Fourth. Henry the Fourth. Which one is it?
It's Henry the Fifth.
But this just says IV.
Buddy, my background is in theater. I went to Florida State University where I have my degree in theater. That's where I met John Rocha. You guys know the outlaw himself. He directed me in a play, and we did Glengarry Glen Ross.
No way!
Yeah, we did Glengarry Glen Ross in college. I played Williamson was his name, who's Kevin Spacey's character in the movie. But yeah, John Rocha. So I've known John for
I knew you guys obviously knew each other. I didn't know he directed you.
23 years now I've known John.
Wow.
Yeah. But again, Christian, you don't know, guys, I went to college with Christian as well. He's my fraternity brother.
And then Jen Sturger went to the same school as you guys too.
I did. She was much later than me. I knew her as the Florida State girl later on when I would see pictures of her. Just look up Florida State girl. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
She was in the crowd with her good-looking girlfriends, and they were just fans all painted up with hats on, and they were known as the FSU girls. They were these, gorgeous girls in the audience, or the audience, the stadium.
Audience, the stadium, yeah.
But my theater background, so that's what I do, buddy. I don't do as much theater as I used to. I think as I got older, I realized I was a TV actor, and again, that's where my passion lies in TV and film. But I shouldn't say that because I like you said, I work for Universal Studios, and I do. So my kind of, I guess you'd say, survival day job is a performer, and I worked for Disney and Universal for about 20 years, and I'm doing shows there. So every single day I'm performing theater, live theater or shows, improv. So that's where I guess I'm still doing theater, and I get it.
Why do you say I guess?
Because it's not like a theater play that's being put on.
But
It is. It's a show.
A live show.
Yeah. Hey, everyone's got different interpretations of what they view as theater. I mean, gosh, Schmoedown is theater. It's soap opera theater. So yeah, I still perform. As far as Shakespeare, I've never been a big Shakespeare fan because I just didn't get it. I never understood the language of it. I should have paid more attention in college to my Shakespeare classes. Of course, I've always loved Hamlet. I've loved the pathos and drama of Hamlet. But
you are one for the drama.
I am one for the drama.
Gene says, "Don't get me wrong. #rockstars. #odd couple. Thanks, friend. I'll take that support."
Are the odd couple even a thing still? Are they?
Are you dumb?
I love my Draco. I love Sammy Draco. I like Snyder too. People give him a lot of shit because he's grumpy.
Snyder gets more shit than anybody.
Well, he comes off a little grumpy. But I'll tell you this. I'm going to tell you this about Snyder because I remember I asked you about him. I was like, "What is this guy's deal?" I try to be nice to him. He just seems like a dick, and you're like, "That's just who he is."
Yeah.
And then we got together. It was someone's party or something, but it was him and I off on the side, and we were kind of just forced together because our friends had gone off, and we were talking, and we were just open with each other. And I was like, "This is a guy I like." Like he just kind of let his guard down a little bit with me, and I was like, "This is the guy I like." So
he's kind of somebody where once you decide you like him, nothing he does really pisses you off because he's got a good soul. But like
that's what it is. It is. There's people like, and if you don't know him, you're like, I don't think he's a good guy normally.
Yeah.
But I've seen his good side, and once that happened, like you said, I was like, oh, now everything he does, I'm like, okay, whatever, because I know inside of that exterior, there's a good person.
Yeah, so, he's awesome.
I'm in a Snyder camp. I'm in a Snyder camp.
Me too. Ben Rayner says, "Hey guys, fans of both of yours, are you keeping up with the Flash on CW? What are your thoughts about the Iris storyline? Liking it?" So I haven't watched. I know that what they were doing with her, through the mirror, the alternate dimension, or what was happening. Did you see any of that, Mikey?
I'm so far behind on these shows. I am.
There's like
so
two.
Far behind.
Candace Patton is playing Candace Patton. Is that right?
That's her. Yeah, Iris.
Okay. That was Candace Patton. She's playing two characters right now, and it's gotten a little convoluted, but I haven't seen recently, so I don't know. I was kind of liking it, but then also I don't know, so I'm behind. But I'll keep you posted. Are you watching any of the CW shows right now? I'm
so far behind. I will say this: I am gonna because I let it get behind because there are 4 shows at a time. That's just the CW stuff. Not talking like Black Lightning and everything else, Supergirl and Batwoman, but I'm gonna start Stargirl from the beginning. I'm not gonna miss that.
So I was actually gonna ask you, Mikey, because the review embargo is up the 11th. So should we review? Do we want to watch Stargirl and review it on DC? What would that be next? Whenever it is, maybe we should. Away. Yeah, I think there's like 3 episodes or something.
It's on the 11th. The embargo releases.
I think so because the episode comes out maybe the 18th.
Well, Friday the 8th. Friday is an 8th, so
so
it's going to come out Monday, so we'd have to wait till the following 15th.
Or we could film DC a different day that week. Well, let's look into it.
So Stargirl, I'm hearing great things. Looks great.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the original Justice Society of America in there. I'm very excited for that. So I'm going to try and watch that from the beginning. I'm not going to let you guys down with that one. So kind of
we have to jump into the Streamlabs because a ton of stuff coming in. I will say that there was a couple things that I didn't get to at the end of yesterday. Let's see if I can find these right now as I started speaking too soon.
Do I look ridiculous with the headphones on?
No, you look great.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
We get little ones in. Should I have little ones?
No, I had big ones, but for the shoots that I've been doing, they've got beats on them, and I can't have the spawn on my own channel. I can, but I couldn't have them, so I had to switch because I was going back and forth. So yeah, I had them. I was doing that an NFL thing, and they were like, "We're Bose," and I was like,
"Well, then go send me some Bose headsets."
Like, okay,
problem solved.
Well, there's that. This was coming in from Morse code from yesterday. He said, "I couldn't watch live on Wednesday. One of the UFO images looked like a TIE fighter to me, though." So we talked about the UFO images. Did you see them?
I didn't see. I saw the today. Footage. They posted the images, and it looked like the Starship Enterprise to me.
Yeah, they're just so small and far away. I can't even see anything.
Didn't they debunk it? Didn't they debunk that it's not a UFO?
No, I don't know. Dennis also said yesterday. Dennis said yesterday, thanks for introducing me to so many cool people I don't know yet. It was nice to meet Yell. And as always, thanks, Rox, for entertainment and distraction. You definitely made a new fan in Germany. Dennis, I really appreciate that. It's very sweet.
Dankeschön, my friend. That's
Dankeschön.
That's German.
Yes.
I think it's hello and welcome.
Okay. We don't know. Weston Ira says, it's Hoxie time. Hal Jordan for the win. All right. What 3 to 5 celebs would you two draft for the Schmoedown? I'm thinking Denzel, Regina King, just binge watched Watchmen. It was snubbed. Tom Hanks, Heath Ledger, and Jennifer Lawrence. Also, Roxy, your TikTok bio is incorrect. Oh, thanks, Weston. What do you think? What 3 to 5 celebs would we draft for the Schmoedown?
Competitors?
I don't know. It just
easily. Tarantino. His knowledge of film is like I think he's on the spectrum. I've talked about this. I think with people, I think Tarantino's on the spectrum, and I don't mean that, of course, I don't mean that negatively at all. I think he is just such a focus, and when he talks, and he's so specific in his knowledge and his train of thought, when his brain is on another level than other people.
Well, I've said it before a bajillion times, but I think that about Ben.
But you've told me that, and I've seen that. I think his knowledge and the way he studies and can put facts in line and pulls it up like that.
Yeah, there's like a savant-like mannerism to the way that people can study and learn things and whatnot. So I see that in Tarantino. I also think Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith, Tarantino.
And then somebody that I'm planning on drafting that we've been talking a lot about, who I don't know if you guys even realized he had this much knowledge, but Chris Jericho. Crazy film buff. Yeah. And I think we were going to maybe try to do a Kevin Smith Jericho match.
I'm going to say this because I'm a DC guy. I'd want Zack Snyder. His film knowledge.
Zack Snyder would be incredible.
He knows, he'd be like Bibiani level deep cuts, like avant-garde film. Like, yeah. So I get
trying to think of any of the women that would be incredible, have like that, talk about films, have that base.
I'd put Meryl Streep in there just because her category is so dense and
she's
everyone
been in
hates
enough.
it.
She's been in
enough.
Yes,
I'm saying everyone hates it. Spin it, she'd be fucking golden. Meryl Streep in there.
Yeah, good point. All right, thank you for the question. Glenn Caesar says, Roxy and Mike, this question is for both of you. What are each of your top 3 favorite DC animated movies? You can collaborate on a list if that makes it easier. Also, aside from HQ and BTAS, Batman the Animated Series, and Harley Quinn. Are there any other DC animated shows that you'd recommend? Those are 2 big ones, obviously. So DC animated movies, Mike, I'll let you take this because it's much more your world.
My top 3?
Yeah.
Well, are we including Mask of the Phantasm in there? Because I won't include Mask of the Phantasm because that got a theatrical release.
Okay. But why not? It just says DC animated movies.
Yeah, but I think he's referring to the ones that have been in the past like 10 years.
Okay.
Batman Assault on Arkham, I love. Batman, I forgot the name of the one. It's the Red Hood. Batman Red Hood. Mm-hmm. Batman Hush is great. Justice League Dark. The first Justice League Dark is great. Here's one that doesn't get a lot of press because it kind of came out. Suicide Squad. I think it's called Hell to Pay. That is fantastic. Go and watch that. It's on
Hell to Pay.
Hell to Pay. I think it's called Hell to Pay. I have it right over there.
The way you're saying Hell to Pay is like it's one word. Hell to Pay.
Hell to Pay.
Hell to Pay.
That's got Hell to Pay.
Everybody's got Hell to Pay.
That might not be it. It might be wrong. I could be. It's Hell something. But Justice League Dark is great. New Frontiers, fantastic.
You said 3, Mike.
Well, I love them all. But there was another question though about the animated series.
Yeah.
I have been binge watching a lot. I just finished the animated series. I'm now doing Batman Beyond. So if you love the animated series Batman, watch Batman Beyond. That is a direct continuation.
Weren't you doing Green Lantern?
I watched that already. The animated?
Yeah.
I watched that already.
Why do I think you're binging that right now?
Not now, but that's okay. I'm not a fan of that CGI style that animated series was done in. That's kind of, But Batman Beyond. Watch that, guys. That's great.
Good Rex. Yeah. NFL Caleb 22, just giving support. Appreciate you, NFL Caleb. Daniel Drew says, have you all said happy birthday to Adam yet? Yeah, we're in a group thread. Okay.
We are. We got the DC group thread
going on.
He's out there banging away sausages, probably.
Yeah, make sure you order them. What are all of those names that it's under? Doghouse, obviously, but doesn't he have like 15 different names?
Isn't it Ghost Kitchen or something he says? I'm very confused on his whole setup because like, if I were to drive by, would I see the doghouse building?
I don't know.
I kind of don't think that. I don't think he's got like the restaurant part where you can
Because
go
it's like
in.
a test kitchen.
Test kitchen. But I would like to. I don't like, and this is me personally. I don't like Grubhub and all those food delivery services stuff. I don't do
Why?
that. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, I'm a Postmates girl through and through.
You are. You probably spend $4 on a sandwich, and your bill comes out to like $35, probably, right, Rox?
Well, first of all, I haven't done Postmates since we've been in quarantine. I've only been cooking.
Because you can't.
But prior to that, I pay $10 a month for unlimited free delivery.
Okay. Okay. Well, there you go. I didn't know that.
But that's expensive because that's $120 extra a year.
Right.
But it definitely saves me money in the long run because I use it every day.
Yeah. I don't like it. I like to.
I get it. To each their own.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
Gene here says, have either of you played the Kevin Bacon game? Is that 6 degrees of separation?
Yeah.
Yes. With my friends all the time.
I used to play a version of that, and I think it's before Kevin Bacon became the Kevin Bacon game. It was like you would have to take 2 actors
and connect them.
But you would give people like Jerry Lewis and Gal Gadot and try and like you would go ridiculously characters. And then if you think about it, sometimes it's incredibly easy. You can do like 2 or 3 actors.
Yeah. PRL 18. Have you seen the Superman Man of Tomorrow pick? No, what is that?
That is, I could be wrong. I think this is a new animated series. They're not animated series, animated film that DC does. Man of Tomorrow. I think it's their next one. I know Justice League.
Let's see.
Dark Side War comes up, or Justice League The Dark Side War drops in May. I think that's the next one, but I have not seen the pick, guy. If it came out today, buddy.
It came out an hour ago.
PRL 18 said this. I did not see that, so I'm gonna look that up when we're done.
Oh, looks cool.
Yeah, it's Batman Beyond. You guys were talking about how great it is. It is fantastic, guys.
Also, Victor says best actor for Wolverine in the MCU. Do you have a dream cast?
Well, I hope we don't. Yeah, I would love Taron Egerton. I want them to. I hope they go younger with him.
Yeah, he'd be amazing.
You can't.
He's perfect for it.
You cannot do what Hugh Jackman did. You can't cast an older actor. Again, Jackman is tall. I would love to see them take an actor and do what they kind of did in Lord of the Rings and make them shorter, like and use camera tricks because Wolverine is like 5'1" or 5'2" in the comics.
How tall is Taron?
Yeah, probably 5'10".
Yeah,
but I would like to see camera tricks like they did with John Rhys Davies and Gimli and make them small. Like Wolverine is known for being 5 feet tall or 5'2" or something. He's a short little guy, and it would be great to differentiate between Hugh Jackman, who's like 6'2".
While we're doing dream casting, something I wanted to talk about today, guys.
What do you want to talk about?
Hercules announced that they're doing a live action.
Hercules. You know what
that's what you think of? Was that Eddie Murphy doing that?
That's what. Yeah, it's like Hercules.
No, I think of who put the gladiator Hercules. So it sounds like
what?
You don't know that? Who put the gladiator Hercules? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so dream casting for Hercules, for Meg. We did just have that Disney sing-along thing where Ariana Grande played Meg. She sang, I won't say I'm in love. A lot of people are dream casting her. But do you have anybody, Mikey? First of all, do you give a shit that they're doing a live action of this?
I'll say this. I don't like those live actions, but I will say this. Like the Beauty and the Beast I saw, and I like Beauty and the Beast, the movie. So I saw it, I'm like, okay, they didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Aladdin and loved Aladdin.
I loved it.
Because they did stuff different. I hated Jafar. I thought like he was a used car salesman on West Hollywood Boulevard, that actor. It was awful. He was awful. Nope, I'm sorry. It was a terrible, like that is one of the best villains. And you should have been chewing scenery. Like the scene should have been coming out of your mouth.
I liked him.
Chewing it so hard. Aladdin was great. And Naomi Scott, right, as Jasmine.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss. And Will Smith, 2 minutes in, I forgot Robin Williams. And that's a testament to how good he was.
Yeah, he was really
loved
excellent.
And so then I go into Lion King. Let me say Lion King. Lion King is Shannon's most favorite film almost of all time.
The animated movie.
I never saw the original. Never saw it.
The first Lion King you saw was the live action or whatever we call it.
So I'm going in, okay, I'm going to see what everyone loves. I fell asleep so many times in that damn movie.
Don't say that.
And then to watch the original, then to watch the original, they didn't do a goddamn thing different. They just took a different style of animation with different voices. They didn't do a damn thing different. Fuck that movie. fuck that movie. Like, why would you do that? And did any of the original writers get paid? I'll bet not. I'll bet they didn't, and they should have been because they took their damn script.
All right. Talk to me about Hercules. So
Hercules, like I'm building up to this, Rox. I'm doing a build up. Mulan looks chef's kiss because it looks different. They're doing different things.
Well, it's not even a musical.
I know, but because it's different. So Hercules, if they do something different, I'm on board. My thing for Hercules, Armie Hammer.
I love him.
Have you seen that guy's got some comedy chops, and you need a guy who can put on muscle, who's big.
Well, he kind of reminds
got comedy
me of,
chops.
What's the name of the dude from 21 Jump Street?
Which the movie or Channing Tatum?
Yes, he kind of reminds me of Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum looks like it comes off, and again, this is when we talk about actors and their types. This is, and people have. I have a type. We all do. Channing Tatum looks like a dum-dum to me. He comes off as a dum-dum. But that works for him in 21 Jump Street. He's so damn good.
That's kind of how I feel about Armie Hammer.
But you watch him in like G.I. Joe, and you're like, no, you're not Duke. You're too dum-dum. But like we've talked this a lot of DC movie news. Joel Kinnaman. Yes. He has such a skeevy, druggy, skeevy-looking guy. So when he plays this American hero Rick Flag, it doesn't work. But when you see him in other stuff like The Killing, he's phenomenal.
Yeah, but then there's people like we've talked about Willem Dafoe before, who we were like villain, but like he can go the other way.
But he's old enough and he's had enough experience in his career. These are younger actors talking about Channing Tatum. Armie Hammer, he has like, I know what you're saying with Channing Tatum. It seems like a smarter version of Channing Tatum to me. Like, do you see him in The Social Network as the Winklevoss twins? Oh man.
Yeah,
that guy's he's hampered by his good looks.
So why do you think really him good for Hercules though?
Because because first of all his size is huge. He's a big guy. He's like what 6'2", 6'3", 6'4" maybe. But he just has
guessing at
he's just got that like that
6'7",
that grin, and he could play the naive dummy about it.
7 feet.
Shut up. We're moving on. Let's go.
Okay, if we're going to move on, we should give some shout outs in here because I've seen some great people stop by the way.
Mike Kalinowski's Hercules, I was saying. I'm a little small for Hercules.
Video Drew had joined us earlier. Shout out to Video Drew, dear friend of ours. Of course, Shannon's in here as well. Shannon, so happy that you're here. And don't forget that I want to have you on the show when you're not working and trying to save people. Steph Sabra stopping by to say hello. She says she came in at the perfect time. What, Steph, did you come in when Mike was doing this thing with his arms?
Maybe.
Does this look good? My Hercules? I could be Meg.
You're the who played? What did Danny DeVito play in it?
It's like a goat.
Yeah, you could be a little goat. With
what
a
is
harp,
it? Is it a mule or something?
He's like a goat with like a harp.
Yeah.
That'd be you.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you're being a dick.
Be my sidekick.
I'm your sidekick?
Yeah, you're the Robin to my Batman. Come on.
Whatever. Pardis says, I'm rooting for you, Mike, in the Bond exhibition. That's nice.
Thanks, my friend. I need all the luck. I need all the hope I can get in that one. Tim Franco, these guys, Brad Gilmore. That's tough. That's tough.
I think you'll be just fine, or you'll lose miserably. Am I funny today or what? Glenn in the Patreon says, hi, Roxy and Mike. Happy Thursday. It's great to have you on the show. Mike, thanks for virtually hanging out with us today. Moxie kind of days are great as they always lead to very interesting and fun conversations. Although your corruption in the Schmoedown, you're definitely a rock star everywhere else. Glad you're in the rock stars band. That is really cute. Mike, who are your favorite artists or band? And what's your favorite song or album to re-listen to, either by your favorite artist or band or by somebody else? And Roxy, is your answer for what's your favorite song or album to re-listen to still the same? Yeah, Rumors, I think, will always be my favorite album. Mike, what about you?
We're going to learn some new stuff about Mikey right now.
Okay, let's learn it.
Guys, I don't know music very well. I'm not a music guy.
But that doesn't mean you don't have love.
Guys, so Shannon and I were having dinner the other night, and she had on like classic 80s rock. And she's like, okay, who sings this? Who sings this? I think I got.
Who was it? Like what kind of people?
Like Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith.
Yeah, okay.
Like the classic rock.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know any of them.
I would get like one right. Like I'm not a music guy. When I don't say that, I love movie soundtracks. Do you like it?
But do you like music?
I'll have it on in the car. Like I love like just random music. I'm a movie soundtrack guy. guys. That's who I am. Like my collection is thousands of movie soundtracks. See, look, there's Shannon. She kills me with this shit. Like my music, and what I do love to do is I love to make up my own lyrics to songs. I love to make up my own lyrics.
Yes, because you must be much better than the people who write the song.
I didn't say that, but I'm just like, my favorite song right now is "This Is How We Do It," and I thought that was sung by CNC Music Factory.
That's your favorite song right now?
Right now it is, because I just love to be walking through my house and I'm like, this is how we do it. It's Friday night. West Coast girls with an East Coast body. And I'm going to throw down with a party. Hey, hey.
Oh, my God.
This is how we do it.
Let him dig the grave. Nobody help him. Just let him.
Right. I'll sing another song. Give me another song. I'll sing whatever I want to sing. Shannon, in the comments, what songs were I singing the other night? What else was I singing?
Oh, no. Oh, no. We've gone too far.
No, we're not. We're never too far.
Oh.
What's wrong with, I see coming down Roseman's Pike. What's wrong with Enya? I know Enya. I like, what was back in the day? Evanescence. I was big into Evanescence.
No way.
Yeah. Because they were the Daredevil soundtrack in 2000.
Yeah, that's true.
Huge for me during that. I did like
that
them.
song gave me chills. Can you see my open doors? Dun, 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 dun. Good, we're on the same page now.
I love Seal, Kiss from a Rose. Anytime a movie has a soundtrack, I'm usually big into that.
Wait, okay, I like this. KP in the house. KP Kyle says, OMG, thank you, Roxy. OMG, Mike is so hot. OMG, he's so cute. So jealous of the queen. That booty.
That booty?
That's what he said.
Wait, that's a song. It's like,
and then
I see you shaking. I see you, baby, shaking that ass. Shaking that ass.
Okay, so then he says, okay, so followed you as a fan since DC Movie News since day one, and was curious if there's a character out of the DC universe you'd like to see get a show on HBO Max. #corruption. #Mikey 3 belts.
So he's asking me, is there a character I want a show on? We'd love to see a show.
Yes.
Yeah. We've talked a little bit about this. For me as an actor, and I know he wasn't asking like, do I want the show on? My dream as an actor is to be on a CW show in the sense that I'm a regular character. Like, because I want to go to conventions. I want to do panels. I want to meet fans. So for me, and I've always thought like, and he still hasn't been used, so I'm like, fingers crossed, is The Question. That character is so perfect for the TV world and its own show, and especially HBO Max, to do this gritty R-rated.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for a long time.
Man, and the fact that they haven't even hinted at using him makes me think that either they are going to use, there's some plan, or it's so far off the radar they're not even thinking about it. But that's my answer, buddy. The Question. I would love it. I would love to do it.
Wait,
yeah,
Mike,
the question.
Unrelated. Shannon says the whistle song, Mike.
Oh, it's like, let me see that whistle blow. Can you see that whistle blow? Yeah, like.
I can't whistle sometimes.
Don't you know the whistle song's like, dun, 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 dun. Let me see your whistle blow.
What is that a euphemism for?
I think she's saying, let me blow your whistle, though. That's a euphemism for his ding dong.
But it goes.
That's the song. It's like, let me see that whistle blow.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
I think she's like, let me see your whistle, or let me blow your whistle. I don't know. You know what's got good music? Jock Jams. You remember Jock Jams?
Yeah. Jump it up.
This is how we do it.
Parties also said in here that he's rooting for you in the Bond exhibition. Thanks you. Glenn says, Mike, here are a couple food related cues for you. So Glenn always likes to ask food related questions for our guests.
Oh, food related cues. I'm like, what do I need a cue for?
No, questions.
Oh,
so there's.
I love food.
It's four-parter.
Loves food.
It's a 4-parter. Yes, you are so fat. I was thinking.
Rox, what I've been eating.
Wait,
if I could take you to my pantry right now, shit.
Shannon says, hey, girl, you make my whistle blow.
Hey, girl, you make my whistle blow.
How are you making that sound? Are you sucking in or out?
I'm whistling. Don't you know how to whistle, Roxy?
Sometimes.
No, that's not. You're one of the people that try. You know when people do the whistle and they're like that?
Yeah, my mom could do that.
You're one of those people that just go like this. It makes a noise.
I've never met a person like that. How dare you? Okay, so the first one is, what's your favorite meal to have when you're feeling down?
Good question, buddy. Um, I love I love a good burger. I love a good burger. Mac and
Mm.
cheese is phenomenal. I love to take ice cream and I have the carton by myself and I take chocolate syrup and I pour it in the carton and I don't make a bowl. I just eat it out of the carton.
I like to
Like,
eat out of the carton too.
yeah. But a burger, like a big fat burger with like good toppings on it.
We should go get burgers when this is done.
I've been having cravings for a burger because that's not something you could cook at home. I mean, you can make a burger at home, which is not the
I
same.
do, but it's not the same. It's
Not the
really
same.
not. It's not the same.
I want like, God, I'm trying to think in LA.
How do you get your burgers cooked?
Medium, like Shake Shack. That's a good burger. Fat burger's good.
Oh, those are the kind of burgers you're missing?
Well, what
I'm
do you
missing
think?
umami.
Fuck umami. Fuck umami.
Fuck you.
No, because umami's an LA fufu burger. And let me tell you this: if you don't like a specific thing on the burger, they won't let you take it off. Like
Yeah, that
that's
sucks.
That's
That
how the
does
burgers.
suck.
That's how we make them.
That
It can't
does
make
suck.
it. It messes up the way that the dressing and the
No, I like it there.
Fuck off.
I
Because
like
I'm
it
picky
there.
with my burgers. I'm picky.
I like the
I don't like
counter.
a lot of shit on them.
You like the counter?
Counter. The thing with the counter, which I don't like, is I like a burger. If I'm going to pay a lot for food, I want a lot of food. Like I don't want to pay this is an LA thing. You pay $25 for a burger. You don't get fries with it. You don't get a soda. I'm like, give me fucking fries and a soda for $25, and give me a big burger.
All right, fair enough.
That's why I like fat burger. It's a fat fucking burger.
There's more parts of this question. The second part is, what's your favorite breakfast food?
Oh, pancakes. And
Shannon too. What kind?
Shannon cannot fucking stand me because she's like, pancakes aren't breakfast.
Wait, it's
like a dessert.
What?
I'm like, fuck off.
No, pancakes are the best. Mine are banana chocolate chip. That's my favorite.
There's a place down the street from me called BB's. They have s'mores pancakes. It's pancake, chocolate, graham cracker, and marshmallow.
Oh my
s'mores,
god, that sounds
pancakes.
amazing.
But
BB, where is that? I gotta look.
It's you know where I live, right?
Yeah,
you know the Vons down the street.
Yeah,
it's right in the Vons Plaza.
Okay.
I'll say this, Rox. I am so low maintenance. I love a good, just pancakes, sausage, hash browns. A good diner breakfast.
I like eggs.
Have you been to Patty's down the road on Riverside?
Patty boy.
No, Patty's. It's a diner. It's just a pancake breakfast. Love a pancake breakfast.
Well, the next part of the question is favorite dessert. So if it's not pancakes, what is it?
Favorite dessert.
By the way, another amazing friend of ours jumping in. Koi says, I love BB's.
Yeah, buddy.
And he also says Oreo waffles at BB's.
Yes,
oh my god, that sounds incredible.
Yes, and BB's is, I wouldn't say they're expensive. Changer. They're not really expensive. They're average for LA, but you never leave hungry, and that's why I love them.
Damn.
Favorite dessert. I love.
Why are you so stumped by this one?
Because I love to eat.
This is you right now. Favorite dessert.
But I don't really eat dessert. Roxy, this is the thing. I became a grown. Let me make sure my dog's Indy. Oh, there he is. Never mind. When I became an adult, you remember as a kid, you'd want dessert, but like, no, you can't have it. This and that, And we never realized. I think a lot of us as adults realize, if like, what if you want cake, and you want to have cake in the middle of the day?
Yeah.
But we're so trained as kids and whatnot. Like, well, cake's a dessert. I gotta have it later in the day. This and that. Are you using your mouthpiece, your shield, to open up a bottle of water? I don't think that's sanitary, Roxy.
I doused this in Purell.
But you're gonna put that thing back on your face?
No, I'm gonna wash it.
Okay. We're so trained.
This is my temp mask. I have like 10 other masks that I use. This one's just my emergency one. It's too thin anyway.
Okay.
But I put it in the washing machine when I do my wash, which is 5 times a week because I'm a psychopath.
That's terrible. I do wash if I do it once a month.
Although I fucking hate Dasani, but this is
water's water. Don't be that girl.
No, I don't. Here's the thing. I actually don't mind the way it tastes, but Dasani, Christian Harloff taught me this, to put salt in their water.
To make you more thirsty?
Yes.
Drink more?
Yes.
Bitches. Fucking bitches.
Yes.
Corporate bitches.
Now you're with me.
I use drinking water from Vons or whatever the supermarket brand is. I buy a gallon of drinking water.
Yeah, I like
my dessert.
Yeah.
So we learned as kids, we're like, we have to have dessert after dinner. And nowadays, if I want dessert, I'll have dessert whenever the fuck I want it.
Yeah, but I just can't believe you're turning this question into that. The whole question was, what's your favorite dessert?
I'm giving fans something to think about.
Yeah, but you haven't told
S'mores.
them.
I love fucking s'mores. S'mores. You happy? I love making my own s'mores. I love a nice burnt marshmallow s'more.
Do you do it in the
I
microwave?
Have you, Roxy? You've seen my s'more snacks. My chocolate balls. That's my fucking favorite dessert.
Yeah, those are the best.
I make great desserts.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit about you anymore because you didn't want to give me the chocolate balls. Shannon had to deliver me the chocolate balls. And I wouldn't have given them
to you either if you weren't let go from Collider. I have you let you know those were consolation balls.
I got consolation balls?
Yeah, you didn't deserve them. You didn't deserve them. And I was pissed at Shannon about that.
So what do I have to do next year? I've got to lose a job to get some balls? Doesn't seem very nice.
Ladies, get in here. Get in here. Come here.
Coy, what are you texting me about? What's happening? The day we become adults is the day we start grocery shopping with reckless abandon. Totally. I had cookie dough for breakfast 2 days ago and it was good. Yeah, I had
damn right, Coy. You damn right, friend.
I made Rice Krispie treats and I've been eating them for breakfast every day all week.
Hold on. Keep talking. I'm going to bring you some. You didn't give me any Rice Krispie treats, Roxy. You want my balls, but I don't get your Rice Krispie treats? Hold on a second. I'm going to be right back.
So just to be clear, we are currently in a global pandemic. So I did not bring you Rice Krispie treats. That is true. And like I said, Shannon's the only one I care about anymore. And she says I deserve all the balls that my heart desires.
I live with myself and one girl. But what I got to do, I got to buy the family size of these things. I don't need the whole damn bag.
Heath bars.
Heath bars are delicious.
What's the fuck are you on? By the way, Brandon Hanna also joining us. What can I do to earn some balls? Great question, Brandon. And Brandon, if you want some balls, you got to lose your job, apparently. So that's how you get them. Oh, quiz is about coming on the show. Coy, I need and would love to have you on. If you're talking about my show, if you're talking about your show, yes. Both. Yes to both. What's in a Heath bar?
Nougat? Toffee and chocolate.
Oh, toffee. I'm not into what I'm not loving what you're bringing to the table right now. Weston Ira said, oh, no, sorry. There's still in Glenn Caesar's. There's a fourth part of the question, which is, what's your favorite late night snack?
Well, I'm going to tell you this, buddy. And again, Rox is a little involved. Because of the quarantine.
Not fucking involved. What do you like to eat at night?
Because of the quarantine. Because I like to tell a story. I like to give a setup. Because of the quarantine.
Okay, so in 1974.
I'm like those girls when you go online and you want a recipe, and then they give you 5 pages of like, these s'mores were made when my mama made them for me when I was 5 years old, and I remember it brings me back to Southern Carolina on the summer nights with my Mima and Papa.
Like, this fucking happened to me. I'm trying to find.
I know. It happens all the fucking time.
Every fucking time. And now, have you seen this new trend where they don't write down the recipe? It's in a video, and you have to watch the whole fucking video to get the recipe.
My thought with that, Rox, is that some YouTuber created like, girls, when you're making a recipe for your website, involve the reader. They want to feel part of your life. So tell them a story. I think someone did that.
Oh, fuck
and then they all fucking do it. No, give me the recipe up top. I don't want Mima and Papa's
Mima and Papa
history.
I'm sure they're amazing, but I don't want their history. Coy says, Mike, where are for our mind consolation balls? Yeah, Coy lost his job too.
Yeah, Coy lost his job too, so he gets consolation.
We all deserve the balls. We need.
But anyway, no late night snack, guys. My quarantine is fucked my sleep up. I don't go to bed till 4 a.m. So
me too.
So between 12 and 4, those are all my late night snacks. Like last night, I had peanut butter on Ritz crackers. A couple hours after that, I had ice cream with chocolate sauce, and I finished the night off with some carrots and ranch. So that's what I'm doing.
I like half of what you just said.
You don't like carrots and ranch?
I don't like ranch.
What? Yeah. Everybody likes ranch. You're a communist.
My God, they're coming to my house right now. Mike revealed my secret. Weston says, wouldn't it be nice if you were a manager who inherited 4 or 5 elite players who were in a slump, but essentially managed themselves and then could take credit for their inevitable, their elite recovery? That's what I'm fucking saying, Weston. We're talking about the guy whose dick you've been sucking all day, Bobby Gucci.
What? Oh, he's got 4 elite players and just letting them run.
Wouldn't you like if you inherited 4 to 5 elite players that were in a slump?
Oh, the exchange. They're so damn good. Yeah. All right. They're going to lose 2 of those belts very soon anyway, so it doesn't matter.
What's happening with you?
What did it happen with me?
Just now.
I was backing you up on that one, Rox.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
You were having
I was speaking out against the dungeon. Or the exchange, whoever they are. Oh, yeah, no. I was stroked. I was stroke. You jinxed me. I was stroked.
It's like no, you won't. It's like Nicole Kidman.
What? Oh, she can't clap. No, isn't that Brendan Fraser?
Does he do that?
You haven't seen Brendan Fraser clap? No, he goes like this. He goes, watch, Google Brendan Fraser clap. Oh, you're in for a treat.
Am I going to find some
You're in for a
FTD
fucking
stuff?
treat.
All right. Going to PLD, Paul Denuzio. Mike, I can't wait till the Schmoedown comes back so I can root against you again. But in all seriousness, you're one of the best things about the Schmoedown. If you could trade one DC character to the MCU and get one character in return, who do you choose? Ooh.
Oh, that's a great
I feel
question.
like you have to choose somebody who's currently in the movies or like part of the Avengers versus.
Okay, let's go big. I would love to see what Marvel does with Batman.
You want to trade? So you're going to trade away Batman?
Yeah, I want to see Marvel and Batman, and I would love to see.
Oh my god, you're trading Batman from
because I want to see what Marvel does with it.
Oh my god,
I want to see because we're so used to seeing Batman. Like I could give a lesser known character and see what it does, but it wouldn't matter because they're lesser known. I want to see the big gun. And I want Marvel to give DC
It's okay, we'll wait.
You know what? Let's do Spider-Man. Because Marvel is so...
Can Marvel even do that?
I don't care. He's not asking if they can. He's asking, can DC give Batman to Marvel?
No, I'm just saying is, yeah.
My theory is on that, guys, is because DC is known like the gods. Their characters are above mortals. They're the big seven. Whereas Marvel is always known as the street level characters, the more humane and relatable. So I would like to take a relatable character like Spider-Man, put him with those gods, and then you take a character like Batman and to see what kind of havoc he would wreak. Yeah, it's a very interesting question, but I'm very curious. We'll see what happens.
What if we put Harley with Deadpool?
They're one and the same. It's like
that'd be so fun. And then
you're right.
And then
here's the thing,
Black Panther.
Do you ever remember back in the day, Marvel and DC used to do crossovers all the damn time.
Mm-hmm,
they even did what's called amalgam, where they took their characters and mashed them together. And then something happened in the late 90s where both parties were like, F you, we're never coming together. And people were talking in the comics industry right now, a lot of stuff going on. They're thinking, this would be a great way to revive the comic industry.
It really would be so incredible.
Post coronavirus, like get us all back together to bring Marvel and DC back to the table to constantly, and not just do like one, hey, this is a fundraiser. Let's do it once a year, Marvel and DC, your best creators playing in each other's sandboxes and bring them together. That to me would, like, I grew up in the 80s and 90s of comics where I saw Marvel and DC constantly fighting each other in comics. It was great. These great stories. I would love to go back to that. I mean, the crossovers, like Haskell's saying right there, the good old days, they were so damn good, those crossovers. And to see back then, if you read those now, some of the writing's a little, but to get the level of creator that we have nowadays that love those characters so much and to see what they would do with it. And I think if you did that and it did well, that would eliminate a lot of the DC Marvel fan bashing back and forth, like us versus them. I think it would bring us more together.
I think we're definitely, with like James Gunn being in both teams too, we're definitely finding ways to merge together, which I like too. Moving forward though, Haskell says, one fave, dump Nestle chocolate chips into a peanut butter jar. Yum. Seems like
I do what you do, buddy, but I take a bar of chocolate and I break it up and I put peanut butter on the bar of chocolate. I don't like the Reese's peanut butter cups. I think it's crappy chocolate, crappy peanut butter.
Oh my God,
so
I can't stand you.
What?
I love them.
Well, you're a basic bitch, so you like the basic stuff. I take good chocolate, and I put good peanut butter on a good chocolate, and I eat that.
Yeah, but how good are the Reese's eggs? Oh, you don't even care. Does he have more balls? Going over to Billy Belford, Lobo fought Wolverine, and Roxy fought Mikey.
You mean these Reese's eggs?
Oh my God, they're so good. You don't like them?
These I did like. These were pretty good.
Yeah, the ratio is better.
The ratio is better.
Wow,
they were in the fridge.
That so bad.
Roxy, I got a lot of them, and I don't think I can give them to you. They don't make these anymore right now, Roxy, Rod Easter, but I've got some. All
right, save me one. Save me one if you care at all.
I've got some.
Do you see that Lobo fought Wolverine and you don't care?
I did see that.
All right.
To someone's question, someone I just saw in the chat was saying that Mike is Batman's not Batman's a street level character. He's not a guy. I know that, but I was referring to as the DC is always referred to as the pantheon. They're based on the gods. They're I mean, look at the Flash, the mural in Central City, the police station. It's them as the gods. It's Batman. I think is when they talk about it, is either Ares or Festus, the maker. They're the big guns. That's why they call them the seven, the big seven. I know Batman's a street level character, but it's a different. The way I meant that was different than you're taking.
You were wrong.
No, that's not right.
We have to get out of here soon, but there are a few more things going on in the Streamlabs. I know, but there's a couple more Streamlabs things. So let's look at Mike Riley says, Mikey, this is how we do it is Montel Jordan, not CNC Music Factory. LOL.
Doesn't matter to me. I don't know.
He doesn't.
This is how we do it.
Mr. Caesar, thanks for giving us a great show, Roxy and Mike. You both killed it. Thumbs up. Here's my last question. A favorite to ask Roxy's guests. This might be an easy choice for Mike, but if you would pick any 2 special abilities or superpowers, what would they be?
One, flight. That's a given. I would love to be able to fly. And 2, God, I wish I could have some kind of great answer for you, buddy, but flight. I would love super strength. I mean, like, I'm trying to think of the powers that there wouldn't be side effects or bad kind of. I don't know. Rox, what are yours?
My number 1 is teleportation.
Okay.
I don't know my number 2. I think flight would be a better feeling, but I don't.
I would love to.
But when you pick flight, you don't know how fast you're going to be, and mine is about getting places.
Okay, fair enough.
So,
but would it be something where you could only teleport to an area you could see?
No, hopefully not.
You would just but then how would you teleport into a wall? You wouldn't know where you're going. That's what I'm saying. Because teleportation, like, okay, where would you? Let's say you want to go to Spain. How would you know where you're going to go in Spain?
Because that's how my teleportation works.
That's terrible logic. Whereas that's what I was saying when I think about what I want.
You make no fucking sense.
I do make sense. Let's say you want to go to Spain. How would you know where in Spain to go? And you would just show up. How do you not show up in the middle of a cathedral, like part of the wall or something? You don't know where you're going to end up. What if you end up on someone's toilet and they're taking a dump?
Like in their lap?
Or in the toilet and you shit on.
How am I going to end up in their toilet?
That's why teleportation is a weird fucking power to ask for. You gotta be like Nightcrawler.
That makes no fucking sense.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, like Nightcrawler.
But Nightcrawler's power, his limit is he can only teleport as far as he can see.
No, then not.
He's got to have a line of sight to where he's teleporting.
No.
I think that's how it works with him.
No.
I think so.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but that's not how my teleportation works. I can go anywhere. Okay. Garth Harkness McMurray says, late to this, and people are talking about Mike's balls. I don't know what that's all about, but hopefully it's better news than Roka dragging his balls across my face.
What, Roka drug his balls across his face? I'm dragging my balls across his face.
When
my balls are chocolate balls that I make at the Hollies. They're chocolate and peanut butter.
He says, when the Schmoedown comes to Boston, if Mike is there, I'll wear my Prince Volton costume.
Oh, dude. If you do that, I'll wear my Flash Gordon shirt. If I go to Boston, I'll remember to bring my Flash Gordon shirt and we can have a little crazy reaction.
When are we ever going to go? When are we going to be on stage for Schmoedown again?
I've had so many live events that I was supposed to be at that for whatever reasons were not done. And now this is another fucking not done bullshit. And it sucks because like the 2 live events I did were San Diego, which was Comic-Con. So it's not very far for us. And Orlando, which is one of my hometowns. Like I want to go to New York.
Yeah, but that's
actually, I did go to New York. I went to the first one.
Yeah, but what the fuck are you bitching about?
I want to go to like Chicago or the Blair Bitch Project. I'm 6 feet tall, buddy. He's asking how tall I am. I'm 6 feet.
Why do you think he guessed 5'10"?
I don't know. That was his guess.
You're 6 feet tall?
I'm 6 feet tall. I'm like 5'11" and 3/4 without shoes on.
How tall do you think I am?
5'2".
5'3".
You're taller than my Shannon?
I'm 5'2" and 3/4.
My Shannon,
I would have guessed was 5'7".
Yeah, she films and photographs incredibly tall. She's 5'2".
No,
when I met her, after her pictures, like, oh, little girl, but she just
not 5'2".
I'm not lying to you. She's 5'2".
Shannon,
chime in. Are you 5'2"?
You're at least 5'4".
Nope, she's 5'2".
No way.
I'm lying to you, Roxy.
No, I don't think you're lying to me on purpose, but I just don't think you're right. She says 5'2".
Peggy, you're 6 feet tall? See, there she is, Shannon, 5'2". Peggy, good for you. Good for you, 6 feet tall.
Wow, I really wouldn't have guessed that. I thought Shannon was.
She photographs incredibly tall.
You would have been with her in person a bajillion times.
I know.
I always feel like she's
maybe
tall.
I feel I'm short.
Taller than you? I must be if you're 5'2".
I must be. You know what, Rox? I'm going to say this, and I should have said it a long time ago. You hunch a lot.
Yeah.
Your posture, like when I see you working out, a
long time ago.
Because I was worried about your back.
I know. My back hurts.
You constantly work out and are so physically fit, but sometimes you are always hunched over. I'm like, your spine is going to be awful when you're 80.
I know. I try.
You need to buy one of those things that like straightens your body out.
I know. I am.
Roxy, do this. Give you a little advice. You do this. You go up, back, down.
I know. I do that. I have to remind myself throughout the day.
I have gotten people that say my posture is so good, and it's because I do that.
My problem is now they're smaller because I've lost weight, but I had such heavy breasts.
Titties?
No joke. That like they weigh me down.
Sure, Shannon does the same thing.
Smaller, yeah, for sure. But as they've gotten smaller, I have to remind myself that because my back is in so much pain, and I'm always hunched. I have the worst posture. People used to talk about it on Collider Live.
I'm glad because I didn't want to say anything because it's not my place. I didn't want you to think I was attacking you, but I would always see you hunched over. I'm like,
no.
I feel weird saying stuff like that, but I'm like,
tap me and be like straighten.
Like you just gotta like. Have you thought about working out your back more to build up that muscle, like pull-ups and stuff? I know pull-ups are tough for women.
Yeah,
but like we can get you a bar. We'll get you the plastic bands that you can assist. Like just build your back up.
Much, but what I was starting to do was pull downs.
Yeah, sure.
So I was doing those, but now that we can't go to the gym, I don't have anything for my back. I wonder, are there any back exercises I could do at home without a bar?
Shannon could probably answer. There's the bands that you could. First of all, if you've got a doorway, we can get you a pull-up bar that fits in the doorway. I use those for years. Doesn't matter because you can do pull down. You attach the rubber bands and you do the pull downs to that. Yeah, we'll help you. Yeah, because I've always thought about your back
pain. Yeah, literally. This is me. I'm like a little old lady.
Are your knockers that big?
They were a lot bigger.
Oh, I remember you used to say you'd get pissed off if a guy didn't compliment you on your boobs. You told me that. You're like,
that was one guy.
You're like, no, you got upset. Like, no, because he was the only guy that didn't compliment you.
Yes.
You're like, this bitch. Fuck him. Everyone compliments me on my knockers. Why isn't he? This is fucked up.
I said, compliment my boobs.
You paused him. You're like, hello, stop what you're doing. Wait, compliment my boobs.
Shannon says shoulders and stretching too. What's that mean? Shoulders.
Work out your shoulders.
Oh.
Like you should ask Shannon. Shannon has got an incredible bosom. She's very voluptuous, and she doesn't have back problems. I've never seen her have back issues, and her knockers are huge.
Yeah, I literally am.
You get. I know you, and I've always felt bad. I was like, God, she's in such good shape. Why is her posture like that?
I know. I don't really know.
Roxy, I don't want you to be an 80-year-old lady just like Roxy's tired. My back, I am folded in half.
Yeah, I really don't know what it is.
It's just you just got to train yourself. Like I purposely do that like back thing I say and walk with my chest. Like, okay, have you ever said people like when you walk, how you lead? Like this is nothing to do with your posture. It's just like people when we walk, some people lead with their head, some people lead with their chin. Like I lead with my chest. Some people lead with their pelvis. It just is how you walk as a person.
Yeah.
And that's not something you could change. It's just who you are. Finding out how you walk could help. Like what you lead with. I think you lead with your head. I'd have to watch you.
I don't know. Yeah, watch me.
But I walk with my chest out. It's very like that. That's like what brings me forward.
Let me see. This is a suggestion from Haskell who says, great lower back workout. Sit in a chair, hold your back straight, do knee lifts, lift one knee up, hold for 5 to 10 seconds, put it down, then left knee raise. I don't even understand.
I think I kind of
like lift my knee.
So yeah. I can't do it now, but
I'll look into it. No, but Mike, anytime I love when people say like straighten out because I always forget and then I'm in so much pain. I got to work on it. You think
Mike Riley's giving me shit. He's like, Christ, Mikey, talk about Roxy's knockers while Shannon's in the chat.
Oh my God,
I'm talking about Shannon's knockers when she's in the chat.
Wait, do you think that I'll actually be able to fix this?
Yeah, I think we just got to work on your posture. It's an easy fix, kiddo. And you're saying your boobs are not as big as they used to be.
No, they're not. They're not.
Then that's a good plus. We'll look at it as a plus for you. What about your bra? You wearing a good bra?
Why, you think that could be doing it?
I don't know. Maybe it's not giving you support, so it's pulling you forward. If you get a bra that puts it up, ask the girls with the big knockers. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably true because I don't wear it.
Huh. You don't wear a bra?
No, I do, but I don't wear anything. This might be TMI.
A supportive bra.
I used to wear one with more padding so that it would like push them up.
But what about this? Like, I don't understand knockers.
But now I don't. Huh.
But if you're not having anything,
what kind of bra do you wear?
I don't give a fuck. Who does? See, that's why I love my girl. Look at her. She doesn't give a fuck. Love her.
I love her.
But no, Shannon, actually, I'm saying again, I'm not an expert, so please. But if you're wearing something that's here and it's pulling down and it's not pulling back, I would think you'd have to wear something up.
Tight, then it hurts my shoulder.
Then I don't wear a bra, kiddo.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're gonna fix this. We're gonna make it show. We're gonna make it. Ladies with the knockers, we got the girls. There are a lot of Schmoedown ladies with the chesty things. Give Roxy some support here. Let's get Roxy help her back out here.
Douglas Johnson, posture corrector for less than 30 on Amazon.
There you go.
Yeah, have you seen those?
I've seen this for guys too.
Blades of the back.
Yeah, I saw there was an ad for a guy thing. Like, again, I had a photographer friend. We were doing headshots, and she had just said, up, back, down. And that's your natural position for your body. Like if you go up, go back, and down.
I do that because I never do that, so like I don't have.
But now how you're sitting, and it looks awkward, but that's like what your spine should be aligned for. And
so this hurts.
Yeah. So, but it's just do that when you start walking and try and walk like that. That's what they said is the correct. It puts your body in the correct posture.
She says yoga too. Yeah, Shannon, I do yoga. I love yoga.
Yeah, she loves yoga. That's really helped her. How flexible. And because I'm saying this, Rox, Shannon has never in the 2.5 years I've been with her ever complained, like, oh, my back hurts.
My back hurts constantly.
See, so you get together, ladies.
Yeah.
Get together. Put your titties together and figure it out.
Lemmy says, save Roxy's boobs. I don't think my boobs are at risk. It's the rest of me that's at risk. Mikey, we have to get out of here.
No, we don't.
I know. I can't believe we've been friends for this many years. You've been nervous to tell me about my posture.
Because it's not. Because first of all, I learned there's guys, you don't say stuff to women about certain things. And
that's not like a.
I know it's not a weight thing, but it's just, I don't know. I should know, Roxy, you're not the kind of girl that would get offended. That's my fault. I should have known you don't get offended.
No, it's like a legit health concern.
Right, but I wasn't sure. I didn't know if, hey, Roxy, just her whole life is hunched over like a hunchback. I don't know.
It is. It's me.
But on other times when I see you, Roxy, you're not like that. So I'm like, oh, it's something she's just not aware of.
No.
Because I'll see you on camera and you're not like that.
In the moment.
What's up?
I'm aware, but not in the moment.
Right. Yeah.
Shannon, we'll discuss more later. Love you both. We love you, babe.
All
right.
See you in a little bit.
Mikey, so I know that you are not doing what we're doing, which is live streaming every day.
I might start.
Psycho, but I do know that you are working on some stuff. So what do you have coming down the pipeline? Where can people follow you? Where can they support you? What are you doing?
Guys, I would love for you to support me on my Twitter. It's my new one. If you guys, I'm building it back up. It's at Mike Kalinowski _.
So it's right underneath his name.
Yeah, right where I am.
Picture.
I'm currently working on my very first novel.
Damn.
I've started working on that. It's been about a year. I've been trying to get going on it, and things kind of clicked and they all worked. And I actually might be another book that I'm working on. I'm in contact with another author, and I think I don't want to say anything about it because I don't know exactly what's happening with it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but that would be, so I'm just writing. I'm thinking I'm taking this whole time. We talk, Rox, about building my own channel and kind of breaking off into that and trying to do what's different, because there's so many of us in our same group of friends that all have these wonderful podcasts, and it's so much content. And I'm trying to find my niche to break out of, and so that people and all these guys can support it and join me, but you wouldn't feel like you're just getting the same, it'd be different. It'd be to me and what I do, like probably Bond, DC, that kind of thing. But now I feel, what people do is they play, what is this, Twitch? You just play video games and people watch you? Is that what that is?
I don't know. Emma Fife does it a lot.
Because let me tell you this, Shannon could attest to me playing video games. is probably the funniest thing you've ever seen. But I kind of play it like a grumpy old man. I'm not good at it.
You should FaceTime with Fife because she can talk you through the Twitch streaming, gaming.
Yeah, I don't.
Really good.
I know Ben Goddard is into it too, but I'm like, do you just sit there and watch them play video games for hours? Because is just grumpy old man playing young kids in Call of Duty and fucking having a blast with them.
I've been making Legos.
Oh God, your Lego thing, kiddo. I love it. First of all, was Bonnie Somerville a person on Friends? Is that what that is? I didn't know that.
Did you see?
I know she's an actress. I knew she was on like Friends, but I didn't know she was on Friends.
Did you watch the show?
Not like you did. No, I mean I grew up with Friends.
I mean she was probably on I think like 8 episodes of Friends.
Holy shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was a huge. She dated Ross on the show, but know, when you're dating Ross on the show, ultimately you know what's going to happen.
She looks great then.
Yeah,
if she was dating Ross at that age in the 90s.
Yes.
This is 20 years ago.
Yes.
She looks great for her. She looks great.
Yes, she's amazing.
Because I've only known her for, she was on, was it Chicago, the medical show. She was on a medical drama. That's what I know her from.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I knew her from that show.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when I would see her character on that show.
She was amazing on Friends, actually. And
I'm going to go back and find her episodes then.
Yeah. It was cool. It was cool. I
like her. I like her personality. She's a good. And I've never met her. I just like there's a lot of these Schmoedown people that I've never met personally.
She said she would come on the show. I'm kind of excited.
But I enjoy her personality.
Yeah, she's got a bomb personality. I only met her at SEN a couple months ago.
Blue Bloods. That's it. Thank you in the chat there. Blue Bloods. I thought it was Chicago Hope. That was what it was.
Chicago Hope.
Yeah. Because I knew there's one of those Chicago shows, but she was the medical version of them. There's
the
Chicago
whole
Fire, Chicago PD.
Though, Mike, was because people are telling me that Legos and things like that are better for Twitch. So
hold on, you build Legos and people watch you build them?
If you weren't here tomorrow on my stream, what I'm going to do is build Legos. So like I'll look up at the chat and it will say, so first of all, what I would do is, hold on, let me show you. I get rid of this.
Okay.
Show the table.
Okay.
Dump out the thing, work on building it, and then I'd look up and be like, okay, so Haskell says Chicago Hope was a great show. Yeah, Chicago Hope.
You're just basically not talking to me. You're talking to the fans, building Legos. That's all you do.
Yes.
And people watch that.
Yeah.
Okay. It's such a I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Like the video games, like that's you physically doing something and people interacting with you. But if you're playing video games, you're talking to your headset, yelling at people. But then there's the chat. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm old, Rox. I'm an old man. I guess I'm not part of it. I mean,
no, you're part of it. You are it. Interesting.
Knapsack builds Legos on Twitch too.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. I hate Legos. I don't want to do that.
What I learned also, Mikey, is there's no such thing as Legos.
What?
There's no plural of Lego.
Oh, it's just Lego.
Yeah, you build Lego.
So you're playing with Lego. You're not playing with Lego. So I don't own Legos. I own Lego.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. That's not.
I know.
Speaking of a grammar person, that's the plural, and you got to have a plural in there.
I agree, but Lego tweeted out being like, there is never a time in which you can say Legos.
Have you watched The Toys That Made Us, the Lego one?
No, but I hear that it's awesome.
Phenomenal. Like I didn't think I'd like it. Like I love the G.I. Joe and the Transformers and all that. So Lego, I was like, It is so interesting and mind-boggling. Watch that Lego episode. It's 45 minutes. Watch it. You'll have a new respect for that company.
Lego.
Like I'm gonna say Legos. I don't give a shit.
Me too. Fuck them.
I don't work for Lego. They're not sending me anything. Lego wants to send me the Batmobile, 89 Batmobile. I'll send it. I'll build it and I'll call it Lego. Till that day, show me the money.
Mikey, what are we doing? What are we doing tomorrow for DC Movie News? What are we doing? We don't know yet.
We don't know because it's a shit week, kiddo.
All right, we'll figure it out. We'll see you guys there tomorrow. DC Movie News, Popcorn Talk, 1 p.m. Pacific time. And look out for the Moxie show, whatever we do when Mike comes.
It would be so damn good, Rox. I'm telling you. We would need to be the same studio. We need to be opposite each other.
Yeah.
We got to have the microphones that come in like this.
We'll figure it out. We'll work on it. Oh my God. Our very own producer, Ryan, says 1 p.m. PST. Very true.
Look at Ryan. Look at that picture of him. Handsome bastard.
Because he texted us and he asked us about if we were going to review a movie, and I don't think either of us responded.
Because I was worried about this. I was focusing on this. I don't look at my. I'll be honest. During this quarantine, I don't look at my phone nearly as much as I used to. Like it's in the corner of the room, and I have a lot of group threads going on with like people at work in my work groups. So I put the notifications on. There you go, just like that. Go up, back, down.
Up, back, down.
See, look how great you look. You look phenomenal right now. No, you look great.
Feel like a duck. Wiley Todd, hey Mike, I tweet you about coming on my Bond show.
Did you tweet to my new Twitter, buddy? It's not Mike Kalinowski. It's Mike Kalinowski _.
Not a single reply.
Go to my Twitter Mike Kalinowski _. That's my new Twitter, buddy. Reach out to me. I'd love to come on a Bond show.
Adam Gertler, very true.
We didn't respond to the tweet.
We got to figure out what we're gonna do. It's not a tweet. It was a text. All right, we're getting out of here. Thank you guys so much. We are, but I do want to make a couple of quick announcements about guests we have coming up tomorrow. I am building Lego. So I'm not going to have anybody on. And don't forget, Friday's show is always later. It doesn't go till 2:30 because I do it after DC Movie News. And then on Friday, tomorrow's Friday. On Saturday, Brett Sheridan, the Flirt and Flouse himself, is coming on. And on Sunday, Stacey Howard is joining me,
which
I'm really excited about. So those are upcoming guests. Look at also joining us in the chat. Wow, we have
Johnny.
Johnny says shout out to Mike's beard.
My beard is shout out to you, buddy.
It is. It's looking good, Mikey Chris.
I trimmed it. This is trimmed 3 different times because it got so big. I need to keep it nice and trim. I'm loving it. I'm loving
that Trump thing that everybody's doing right now? It could get bigger. It could not. We'll just have to see. I sounded like Yogi Berra.
Get bigger? Look, it's smaller. We don't know. Look, it's smaller. Get bigger. And one day, it's going to disappear. It's going to vanish.
That is your beard. All right, let's get out of here. Everybody at home, round of applause for Mikey. Mikey Christmas.
Thanks, guys.
I'm so glad you joined today. And guys, we will be back tomorrow. So I'll see you live at the Roxy at 2:30 Pacific time tomorrow. But before that at 1, we will see you for DC Movie News. I can hear the music playing in my head right now. Oh,